see you today. We are going to be walking you through the analysis of rhetorical devices that Kanokwan uses on their Instagram account, Kanokwan Asia. We will be showing you the examples of each, as well as giving definitions and explaining why they used what they use. Without further ado, let's dive into the first device. First off, let's start with rhetorical question. This device known for use to persuade the audience. The question that the author, writer, or speaker asks is not for us to give a direct answer. However, it is used to emphasize the way of thinking, such as opinion towards that particular topic. For example, thoughts on your next Friday purchase? Wanna shop Black Friday IRL? Do you even need a reason? The questions from these examples are to tell the audience that the questions that Kanokwan asks are not for us to answer yes or no, but to give us a moment to think about making a purchase instead. Nothing to wear for Halloween yet, that's scary. Well, you can see that the question that the writer asks is to persuade us to buy the collection. Did someone say pool party? You've been waiting for this one, haven't you? Can you ever have too many? The admin trying to penetrate and convince the customers to buy specific items in each particular post by asking the question relating to the picture. Does your wardrobe need a refresh? We got you some new dresses. This means that if you want to clear all your old clothes with new refreshing outfits, they have what you might be looking for. What are you waiting for? These Mickey Liana sneaks are a must. Have you heard the brush bar is here? These two examples also want customers to check out the items. Who's your favorite Disney princess? Who lives in their activewear too? Who else is obsessed with these peplum brows from the new collection? These questions give us a moment to think about particular topics that lead to each individual's lifestyle, which are Disney princess lovers, sport lovers, and brows lovers.
Next is personification. It can be said that the admin who runs this Instagram account uses a lot of personification technique in writing caption. Let's take a look at example 1. This classic collage your wardrobe needs. The wardrobe itself is obviously not a living thing, but the writer makes this object have a design like what humans do. Moreover, the same object goes with another 3 posts. For example, the pop of color your wardrobe needs, the outfit your wardrobe needs. Your wardrobe will thank you for this look. It is obvious that by using this technique, it makes the caption even more interesting. The next example is Monday, be kind to us. In this example, Monday is given the human qualities of being kind. And the next caption says, spring looks are waiting. Technically, the spring looks are non-human, but the writer makes it capable of doing what humans do. The following example is the bag every outfit needs. In this sentence, the outfit, which is an object, is capable of having a design. Moving on to the next example, the caption says, seriously, there's nowhere this MIDI can take you. A MIDI is an object, but the writer uses the action verb to show human abilities. The following example is when golden hour hits you. In this sentence, an object or the golden hour is given the human abilities of hitting something. And that brings me to the last example, which is hills that even the traffic would stop for. This example shows an object, which is traffic, exhibiting human action to stop for the hills. So all of these are the example use of personification technique we found on Instagram, Kanokwan Asia. This technique is used to grab the reader's attention so that it will be easier for the readers to better understand the message.
Let's look at metaphor and simile. People often get confused with metaphor and simile, but the main difference is that a simile uses like or as to make a comparison, and a metaphor simply states the comparison. Let's see the examples we've got. Nothing a dose of Disney can't do. This is a metaphor because normally we use the word dose to mention the amount of medicine. However, in this case, dose was used to describe Disney. Next, cause our hair clip obsession isn't dying anytime soon. Metaphor again was used to compare obsession to living organisms because their lives can fade away like the obsession can do. All smiles when your outfit's as cute as these Disneyland fences. This is considered a simile. Since you can see the word as, we can directly understand what it means as everyone smiles because the outfit is cute like the Disneyland fences. Nothing haunts us like the things we didn't buy. The writer adds, treat yourself to these scary good Halloween teas online or at your nearest store now. This sentence is a simile too, as you can notice the word like. It simply means what it means to persuade the customers to buy their t-shirts. There is nothing to haunt us like the teas we didn't buy. Lastly, jeans are like fries. You can have just one. This one is considered a simile because, again, the sentence contains the word like. The writer intended to convince you to buy more jeans from the brand, meaning that you can't have just one pair of jeans. Buy more.
Alright, moving on to the fourth device, alliteration. Alliteration is the recurrence of the initial consonant sound. In other words, the writer used the words that the first letters are pronounced the same sound. This is the technique because that many organizations pick to convey the message to customers. It helps draw attention and it could be imprinted in customer minds easily. Let's take a look at the example. The first one, bring the bling. As you can see, the writer highlighted the B sound. Next, in the mood for nudes and neutrals, the in sound was emphasized. And pretty flurry hair clips. This one, it is obvious that the writer intended to play with P sound. By putting the same initial consonant sounds in the captions, it gave spatial expression when the audience firstly see the phrase, which could be repeated again and again in the audience mind. Next, the fifth device, allusion. This device refers to something famous or well known by many people. So, by using this device, the audience who have experience will understand without the writer explaining in more detail, but just mention a word or phrase that's enough. This device also appears in the Kanokwan Asia Instagram account, for instance. Resting coffee face. This phrase derived from the resting bitch face syndrome, which is also known as RBF. It refers to a woman whose face looks upset or unhappy when her emotion is neutral or cheerful. However, her face tells the opposite. In this post, the writer just twists the middle word to make the wife of the picture more chic and cool, which is good for their products, clothes. The second example is, may the fourth be with you. By extracting the script from Star Wars movie, it could project the movie's vision to all the fans. The poster wanted to draw connections between the Star Wars capsule collection and the movie. In addition, the caption will make the audience who have watched the movie feel attached to their product. Next, this is the last example for allusion. At first, you might be curious of what the girl in the picture is doing. However, if you look at the caption, the floor is lava, you will understand. Anyways, have you heard of this challenge? The floor is lava. It is a challenge or a game which have gone viral on Instagram and Snapchat for years. The one who took the challenge will try to get to the higher ground within 5 seconds when others say, the floor is lava, same as in the picture. By using this quote, it helps communicate to the customer that whenever there is a challenge, you could look awesome with the cotton-on looks.
Apart from the aforementioned devices, we have also collected another 4 tools Kanokwan Asia employs. The first one is antagogy. Antagogy occurs when the speaker or writer balances a negative point of something with its positive point. In other words, the positive point is used to excuse the negative one. For example, the car is not pretty, but it runs great. Here, Kanokwan captions the picture, life isn't perfect, but your swimwear can be. First, they say that, yes, life is not perfect. Then, they steer the audiences away from this negative quality of a human's life and provide a relief, saying, but at least your swimwear can be. Second, apostrophe. Apostrophe is an exclamatory rhetorical device used when a speaker or writer directs speech to an imaginary person or abstract quality or idea. In this context, weekend is that abstract idea. Weekend is referred to as if it were there being able to understand human language. It could be confusing because the punctuation mark is in fact a comma, not the apostrophe. But in literature, the respective device is really called apostrophe. Third, hyperbole. Hyperbole is an exaggeration that makes someone or something sound more, better, bigger, you name it, than they actually are. Here, the sentence, no summer wardrobe is complete without a pair of denim shorts is hyperbole because it is unlikely that every summer wardrobe needs a pair or more of denim shorts to be complete. That is, not everyone prefers to wear this bottom piece in the summertime or might even have one. By using hyperbole, Kanokwan tries to persuade people that a pair of denim shorts is a must-have. And last of all, parallelism. Parallelism is used when words or phrases are demonstrated in a similar structure to create symmetry and balance. For example, like father, like son. Here, Kanokwan captions the picture in parallel structure, saying cute skirt, cute girl. Among around 100 posts we have observed, we picked some as examples and discarded some that employ devices other than the 10 you've seen. As a result, we are unable to state the exact percentage of usage of every single device employed by Kanokwan Asia. However, we know that you are wondering what exactly the rhetorical device Kanokwan Asia mainly uses is. From a number of posts we have collected, it is obvious that personification and rhetorical question are two dominating devices. And even though we are unable to state the exact percentage of usage, we can say with conviction that out of approximately 100 posts we have observed, the two are the most used and are likely to be on top of the list if all of over 1,500 posts are to be analyzed.